Well, this is a very special Sunday. Not only is today Easter Sunday, but it's also Passover.
Most of you will be celebrating the holidays, I should say, plural, with family and friends over a good meal. And here with some festive ideas for us this morning is Mark Strausman, executive chef at the newest Fred's at Barneys New York.
Right.
Downtown and Madison Avenue.
Madison.
There we go. We got it. We got it all in. Thank you for being here.
Oh, my pleasure. I love it.
This smells delicious. So what are we making today?
We're going to make brisket. All right?
And you said in 2 minutes?
Well, you know, listen, we can try anyway,
Okay.
right? So we're going to salt and pepper it, all right? And then we're going to get it into the hot oil.
So you just salt
the meat. We just salt and pepper the meat.
Side. Oh, one side, and then you put it. Okay, got it.
You know, what's great about this is it's a one-pot meal. Just watch. Everything goes in, all right?
So you have some onions?
Yeah,
oh, okay, so everything.
Come on, you know, we got to cook.
I know.
Come on, let's have some fun.
So we got carrots, celery.
Carrots, celery, and onions.
Okay.
A little bit of chicken stock, tomato.
Stock? Okay.
And you want to grab the red wine?
Oh, sure.
Make it a little bit of a drunken brisket.
All of it? You want?
Yeah,
okay.
Sure. And then the real secret ingredient is one chicken liver.
Oh.
And normally what we would do is we would put it in the oven and we would braise it for about 2.5 hours. Through the magic of television, I was here at like so early in the morning. Right. We have already braised brisket. Look at that. Look how tender that is.
So wait, that's the whole thing besides the 2.5 hours?
That's it.
That's okay.
You know, it's perfect.
Looks pretty
We're not
easy.
here to make life difficult.
It looks great. Now, what's the best way to choose a brisket?
There's two types. This is more lean, and then there's the one with the decal that has the fat in it. That's the one that I like as a chef, which you can see from my constitution. Works. And then we can show you also what else we serve it with. You know, we have our own homemade matzah here. Okay.
Now, what makes your matzah so great?
Well, you gotta try this.
Okay, as I try the brisket.
I'll try the matzah.
Wait, if you look down here, look at it. Look what I found. Oh my God, I found the afikoman. Where's the money? Oh my God, I don't get paid. Love it. And then we have Sephardic Harosis. Ashkenaz Heroes. The difference between the Sephardic is they don't have apples, so they use figs, dates, nuts, and blood oranges.
So very sweet.
And then what I really like to do is I like to forget all of the courses and dive straight into dessert.
That's what I like to do too.
I figured you would. We have chocolate-covered macaroons with Valrhona chocolate. We also have vanilla macaroons, and this Easter Sunday, I made for you and the whole crew hot cross buns.
Wow.
And those were made this morning. Look at that.
Those looked
delicious.
Yes, you took the words right out of my mouth. What do you think is a common mistake that people make when they're preparing meals for big holidays like today?
They don't plan it correctly. Like, the great thing about the brisket is you can make this the day before. You can make this 2 days before. You could freeze it. There's so many ways. And then, you know, you don't want to have to do everything at one time because this way your guests can see you.
Right.
And that's what's great. You know, all of these dishes are made ahead of time. The desserts you can make the day before. And, it really helps. So, listen, I have a whole staff, but at home you don't.
Right.
So it's all about really making sure it's planned well.
And what is the usual mistake if you end up with a tough brisket? Not like this one.
It just didn't cook long enough.
Oh, okay.
It literally did not cook long enough. Eventually it will all break down. It's pretty good, right?
It's delicious.
Delicious. Cool. I like that.
Very good. Very good. How long have you been the executive chef at Fred's?
We've been there 20 years on Madison, and we just opened a new one downtown, which is also has done Passover. And, you know, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. What are you going to try?
Well, I'm not going to try anything yet, but trust me, my eyes on the sweets. I wanted to ask you, what's the difference between brisket and pot roast? Because I made a pot roast yesterday, and I don't know anything about cuts of meat.
Well, basically, as long as you put the brisket in the pot, it's a pot roast.
Okay, so it's the same meat.
Yeah, you know, pot roast is just the way in which it's cooked.
Okay.
And truly, you want to get a metal pan that has a handle so you could put it in the oven.
And do you cover it? You cover it?
Okay. You put it on like 325 degrees. You can put a timer on it, and then you can go do whatever. You can set the table, do all these things, and that's the most important thing is that, you know, I have a whole team. Most people at home don't. And to make it easier and so everyone comes off looking like a superstar.
Exactly.
Yay, superstar.